Hey.
This is the first we're filming today because we kind of, after our live this morning, kind of spent the rest of the day in the emergency room.
We as in she.
We as in me and Kevin. Just got home a little while ago, and yet again, another reason why I absolutely hate going to the doctors, hate going to emergency rooms, and I don't care if I'm on my deathbed, I will not go to the emergency room ever again. Ever. Ever. I am still in pain and just a horrible experience all around. And
Yes.
I don't know how much detail you want me to go into.
Well, you want me to
Well, I'll tell. I first get there.
Well, we don't.
All right, go ahead.
All right.
Start.
So, this morning we're just kind of getting ready for lunch, I think, and Val suddenly has pretty severe chest pains,
And shortness of breath.
shortness of breath,
Couldn't
and
finish a sentence.
yeah. So we're thinking, we've kind of been through this before, but not really.
Not
And-
to this severe.
So we're thinking, and I know it's horrible, but we just start thinking, should we just wait it out, or should we call an ambulance, or what? So we did eventually call the ambulance. Ambulance came, and they checked her out, basically saying her EKG was okay, her blood sugar seemed
They didn't do an EKG.
okay, but they thought they
They
thought you
did
were
my
fine.
blood pressure, my heart rate, and everything. They said everything's a little elevated. By the time I got to the hospital, my heart rate was, what is normal heart rate?
I don't know.
I think they said it was 120. My heart rate. My blood pressure was
It was high. It was pretty high.
something over 104, which I know the bottom number, 104 is
I think it
very
was
high.
183 either at the top
183
or
over
really high.
104. So, but they didn't do the EKG or anything here because they don't have that to do here.
Mm-hmm.
Down in the truck, they did it, but
Yeah.
when they were here, they
Yeah.
didn't. So, go ahead.
Yeah, so basically they asked us what we wanted to do because I think they pretty much determined it was not a heart attack, but they wouldn't tell us because they're not doctors and they're not allowed to diagnose, right? So they said, well, what do you want to do? We want to go to the doctor. So, well, you tell us. We don't want to spend the $1,500 for this trip.
Well, then they said with anybody with chest pains, they recommend going to get checked out.
So we went.
So, they're bouncing me around like I'm a rag doll.
Yes, they at
You
this
know,
point decided.
Yeah, they're just bouncing me around like I'm a rag doll. I'm in pain, I'm crying, I'm shaking. He's like, are you cold? I said, no, I'm not cold. He says, why are you shaking? I said, because I have one of my medications makes me shake. And I'm scared. He's like, well, you need to slow your breathing down and stuff like that, because that's probably what's causing your high blood pressure and your heart rate to be so high. So Kevin follows us over in the truck. I get there. The first thing they do is check me for track marks. First thing they do, check me for track marks. Then in the ambulance is when they gave me my IV, and they blew my vein.
Mm-hmm.
They blew my vein out. So I'm in there in the hospital room. They're asking me all kinds of questions, and I'm in pain. I'm crying. I can't answer their questions. I don't know what the hell's going on. Meanwhile, I'm still in pain, but I'll go through the rest of the story. So, that comes to that. Then, they want to give me something for the pain. So, he's getting ready to put it into my IV. Notice my IV was blown. So, you have too much artwork here. I can't find a vein there. Comes over here.
I've never ever known any phlebotomist that can't find a vein even under the
This
darkest
was the nurse.
tattoos.
This is a nurse. So, he leaves. Meanwhile, they come in and draw my blood. Now, she takes my blood pressure cuff off and she looks at all my bruises and she's like, how'd you get all those bruises?
Yeah. The cuff.
I said, the cuff. They were actually asking me if Kevin abuses me. No. They're thinking this is something from Kevin, or I'm in a panic attack. These bruises are from Kevin. These bruises are from your freaking blood pressure cuff that you got so friggin' tight on me. So, I said, you know what? If you're just looking to put another IV in to give me Tylenol, I'll take it by mouth.
Yeah, they were going to give her Tylenol by
Through
IV.
an IV. I'll take it by mouth.
Yeah.
Well, let me check with the doctor and see if that's okay. So, the doctor's gone. They did a chest x-ray. They did an EKG. Everything looked fine. They did blood work. Everything looks fine. The doctor comes in and tells me I pulled a muscle. Pulled a muscle. Bullshit! Bull. I did not pull a muscle. This pain that I am having is not a muscle pain. It is down inside my chest. Right in here, I'm getting I have a dull pain. It's a constant dull pain at about 3-4. The pain is stabbing pains that sometimes that sends me into tears. It goes to about an 8-9. The pain comes down around my breast, underneath my rib cage, around to my back. I've been nauseous, I'm clammy, and I'm dizzy. And they send me home with paperwork saying, along with this pain, if you get clammy, nauseous, or vomiting, or you have lightheadedness, come back to the hospital. You sent me home with all this same shit. I'm gonna go back to the hospital, and you're gonna do the same friggin' thing? I don't think so. So, that's my story. I am now home. Still the same pain I had when I left here this afternoon to go to the freaking emergency room by ambulance, and nothing's been resolved.
Yeah.
Anybody?
I stressed cleaned while you were gone because you left your phone here and I was freaking out and I was trying not to bug you guys by calling Kevin too much.
Yeah, well, this is just how it usually turns out when we have an emergency. So.
Emergency rooms, and believe me, I wasn't going to go. These two were telling me, you need to go, you need to go. I wasn't going to go. But the pain was so severe that I gave in. And I said, okay, let's go. I don't care anymore. I will not go to an emergency room ever again. California's emergency rooms are just as bad.
Yeah.
Just as bad.
So, that was our day. Took all day. It took 6 hours.
I mean, I can understand them because of where we live, having to check for track marks, but can't you kind of tell by looking at somebody?
It's still pretty humiliating to have to go through.
And for them to
And then just
pretty
tell
much
you
accuse you, my husband, of abusing me. You know,
know what a bully I am.
Well, I mean, that should tell you something about the state of today.
Yeah.
It's pretty sad.
it is a very sad world we live in. So, anyway.
All right. Sorry for the bummer video. This is what our day's been like. It did take a full probably 6 hours to get through all this, and so nobody's happy about it. Nothing was resolved as usual, and yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow. I have to go edit all those words out of there that Val put in. So
You can leave them in there.
that's
I
what she
didn't
says.
say anything really bad.
So we'll see you later. No dog. He's all sleepy.
She was stressed out because I was gone.
Whoa, I had
She
poor
was
Boomer.
stressed out. She was stressed out.
And Boomer was locked in the basement. So
You should
all
have
the
seen
whole
that.
time.
And he wouldn't come up. I tried to get him to come upstairs twice, and he wouldn't come up for me. And you should have seen the look on my son's face when he wakes up to find you gone. And where's everybody? Oh, they're at the hospital. Is
Sorry.
she okay?
Didn't mean to scare everybody.
Okay. Say goodbye.
Peace out, guys.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Bye.